What's up, everybody? This is VisitJoan, and welcome to another episode of Robinson Reno. And before we go any further, I just wanted to say that, yes, I know, at the beginning of November, or when I actually recorded it, it was October, but a couple months ago I said that I was going to be doing this series, and between Discovery University and all the crap that came with it, and preparing, for this week, it just didn't happen. I had thought that I might be able to get one out in January, but that turns out not to be the case. And yes, I know I am recording this a month in advance, but I have the opportunity now, and I want to make sure that everything is done before the start of February, okay? So, and the first thing I had to do was I had to clean up the living room a bit, because my guinea pigs threw quite the New Year's Eve party last night, completely destroyed their area. And, we have them on, rugs, and then on top of the rugs are, two pads. So, they don't pee on the floor because nobody wants to clean up pee. But anyway, there was this one section where the top pad was perfectly fine, but the bottom pad was completely messed up. And I have no idea how the frick that happened. But it's clean now, and I can move on to more important things, such as year-end stuff and videos. So, yeah, that's what's been going on here lately, but, anyway, this is the house of Braylon Robinson. He is Destiny's younger brother, and he is pretty much, the tech genius of the family. You give him a computer, and he will accomplish pretty much anything, which is astounding, but he lives here with his wife, Sydney, and their 3 children. They also have a couple of pets as well, so yeah, that's what they've got going on. Now, you'll probably notice about this house is that it's actually one story. And I never do that, simply because, I've already talked about this, but in case you're new here, I live in a raised ranch, which is basically a one-story house that is pushed up to the 2nd floor. So, I was always, kind of jealous of my neighbors that got to live in quote-unquote normal houses. So I normally, make 2-story houses in The Sims. But I saw this floor plan on Pinterest, and I thought it worked perfect with this family. It was a perfect one to create. And like I said before, I never do 1-story houses. So I figured, I wanted everybody in the family to have kind of a different house and things like that. So, I figured I'm going to go for it. Do something a little bit different. And to be completely honest with you, I don't know why I picked this house for the, 20th anniversary celebration week. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have done. Well, I originally had, I think I know why. Because, I originally planned to have Trey's house done maybe sometime in January. But, like I said, that didn't happen. I mean, once Discovery University came out, I had to, and I was starting to film all this stuff, I had to, just replan December and push all of that other stuff off to who the heck knows when it's coming out. But, yeah, so that's why I'm doing this week. I mean, yeah, I could have done Trey's, but that's 3 stories because he has a big family, like Destiny herself says. Trey won't stop having kids. So, I just didn't want that big of a project squeezed in between all the other stuff I'm trying to do. That's also, really time intensive because, I've been working on this week since back in December, and that was pretty important because I knew I was going to need a couple of months to prepare to get all of these videos done. So yeah, this is a little out of order, but who really cares what order the houses are in anyway? So I don't know. It's just, nobody knows this stuff but me, so it really doesn't matter. And I gotta admit something here, and that is that I screwed up, okay? And this is not my fault. I swear it's not, because here's what happened. When I was going to do the kids' rooms, I actually went to look at the family because I couldn't remember exactly, which kids were boys and which kids were girls. And when I looked at the family, I saw that the 2 children were boys and the toddler was a girl. So I did the bedrooms accordingly. However, when I was setting up the film this morning, I found that somehow in the 2 days between when I looked at the family then and now, the girl became a child and the toddler became a boy. What? I have no idea what's going on. A lot of people have experiences like that, but that, just doesn't change the problem that I have 2 rooms that are completely, inappropriate. I mean, I don't want to, say that we should enforce gender stereotypes because, those are stupid. But at the same time, I kind of pictured the girl at least being like, somewhat girly. Maybe it would fit their personalities that they're more like, into things that, would be typically masculine or feminine. Feminine. Oh, my goodness. Okay, feminine. Jeez, I really should quit. But I can't because, you gotta record when you get the opportunity. And I've, gotten the opportunity. So, yeah, anyway, you guys, I'm not going to redo it. I don't have time for that, not with everything I have to get done in the next month. But, I will go through, and I'm not going to change any of the furniture. I'm just going to change the color swatches on everything. So, yeah, you will see that in the screenshots when they come up. But other than that, you'll just see me screwing up for, like, the last, I don't know how many minutes of this video. This video was, like, ended up being, like, 20 minutes long. And that's before I even put the screenshots in. So, I don't know, the last, like, 15... Well, not the last 15. The last 5 are me just screwing around with something I thought was true, but wasn't true. I don't really actually know. But anyway, as always, the master bathroom is the only one that I did on camera because, okay, this video is 20 minutes. It's long enough. We don't need to see me do every single freaking bathroom in this house, guys. Like, honestly. I mean, it's a freaking bathroom. There's nothing all that special about it. Sheesh. But, I don't think there was really anything, like, all that interesting with this bathroom all that much. I don't know. I mean, I decided, yeah, I did want, double sinks just because, it's the master bathroom. It would be a little bit fancier. And, just stuff like that. It's a bathroom. There's not all that much to it. But, I was, in the original floor plan, there was, like, a little room where the toilet was. And I tried putting the toilet there. But it just felt like it was just ridiculously big for an actual toilet. I mean, like, what was I going to do with all that space? So instead I decided to put, like, an open head shower in there because a lot of people like the open head showers. But, I mean, I do like them for, like, building and stuff, but for actually playing in it kind of just, like, grinds my gears a little bit just because, I really like the shower woohoo came back because, if I had, a sim couple who's, like, hygiene and fun were both down, or both of their hygiene was down, or something like that, I could just have them woohoo in the shower, and it'd be, like, 2 for 1, But you can't do that with those showers, and although I think the master bedroom might be the one with all the fancy showers, but, whatchamacallit, you can't woohoo in those. Although I think I have come up with a solution, maybe to put, like, a woohooable shower in the master bathroom. I mean, there are some master bathrooms where I put, like, multiple showers just for that reason. And then have, like, the, custom shower in the, maybe the main family bathroom. Because, if you have a big family, you need a shower in what would normally be, like, a half bathroom. So, I mean, just to be able to shower everybody at the same time, because, everybody's trying to get up and going in the morning and stuff like that. So, anyway, on to the kitchen. The kitchen, I was just trying to kind of, like, create my own kitchen here, because whenever I see these, like, stop motion builds, these people are amazing, by the way. Like, Schnook. Schnook is really amazing, talented. You really need to go check her out if you haven't. But, they always come up with these amazing kitchens, and I'm just, like, always in awe, because every time I try to come up with something amazing, it just isn't amazing, and, yeah, that's just kind of annoying. So I was trying to do something a little intuitive with that, with the, Jungle Adventure glass thing, and I don't know, I think I did okay. It just people make these, like, amazing kitchens, but I just don't want to go, like, too much, because... Well, at first I didn't want to go too much when I first got the game. I just didn't want to do it because, having all these decorations everywhere, it makes your sim really happy. And if your sim becomes playful, then that can be a problem. But, after that, it just looked like the house was just, like, empty if it didn't have the decorations in there. So, yeah, I kind of resorted to, I had to, otherwise these would be just terrible videos. But, yeah. So... What I did with this cupboard is I actually put pictures over the slots that were in the middle because I was trying to put things in, like, areas where there's not slots, and I couldn't really do that easily without having those slots covered. So I had to cover the slots with the stuff on my own, and so I had to take them out when, I was done with the slots, and I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but here I am putting in a divider between the dining room and the formal living room, and it really is, like, a formal living room, just because that was in the floor plan, so I went with it. Anyway, I forgot that I hadn't finished the kitchen, so I went back and worked on that a bit, as you will see me doing right here. But I pretty much left, like, those two spaces, really, for, like, food prep and stuff like that. And, you know, in the formal living room, I was kind of really deciding what, you know, couches to put in here, because I didn't really want to go with super old-fashioned, but I wanted still, like, a traditional feel to it. And I kind of like how it turned out, but I just didn't want, you know, I don't know. It's just, I was trying to decide, okay, am I going to put chairs here, or am I going to put them in the family room? And I kind of decided to put them in here. I don't really know why I made that decision, but, yeah, pretty much. I put a couple of bookcases up here, and I actually made the other one, the other wall divider blue, so that matched the blue that was in the family room and that was in the hallway leading to the kitchen. So, you know, that was, I think it was a good choice. But, you know, the floor plan also had, like, a little breakfast nook, and I'm trying to think, okay, what the heck am I gonna put in here? But I decided to go with, like, a couch, kind of like a little breakfast nook, like you could eat breakfast on the couch or whatever. And, oh, this living room, oh my goodness. I kind of, you know, went with the blue theme, and then I went with the gray and the carpet. And here is where I had some problems, because I wanted to put stuff in the windowsill of this window. But, whatchamacallit, I ran into a little bit of a problem, because that wall was basically on the edge of the lot, and so I couldn't put things in the windowsill at all. And, you know, so I decided to just swap the windows around, but then I don't remember. I know I was trying to figure out where to put a desk in there somewhere, and I thought about maybe swapping the desk out with the table, but in the end I put the desk next to the TV, and I give him a pretty big TV just because, you know, if this guy's a technical genius and does work in, like, you know, the technical field, he probably would have a big, freaking big TV, just, you know, because you got to play video games on the big screen. I don't know. I don't have a big screen TV. I have, like, a normal size TV. And oh my goodness, I remember when normal size TV was, like, I don't even know, like an 18-inch screen? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm thinking of that one cartoon where they said there was, like, some kind of, like, ridiculous inch screen in each room, and then you get inside the room and it's the window screen. But, yeah. At this point, I couldn't remember if they had pets or not, so I just said, okay, I think they did. I did give them pets, so I put all the pet stuff in the house, and I just, you know, decorated up the living room a bit. I will put some pictures in, because like I said in the last part, I did have, you know, I did have, like, extra pictures of other family members and stuff to, give to these guys, and so at the end we're gonna just do, like, a little tour of it all, like a photo tour, and I have other houses I want to do, like, photo tours too, but, you know, one thing at a time, we gotta get this done first. So anyway, with this little area, I kind of figured that since Braylon is a technical genius, they would probably have robots all over the freaking place. So I pulled out the robot room and gave them a bunch of robots. Oh, I thought I cut that shoe part out. Okay, apparently I didn't. Well, I'm not messing with it now, guys. What's done is done. But, anyway, you can see that they have a bunch of different robots, and I'm actually probably going to play with them when I do play with this family a little bit, because I play with every family I create for, just to, you know, test the lot and get a feel for it. But, I mean, it's not one of my, like, main families that I play with, but I still play with them just because I want, you know, to test the lot, and just to say I played with them once, you know, and if I want to play with them again, I can. Anyway, here we have Braylon's office, and I kind of figured that he is a content creator of some kind, maybe a gaming creator at some point, like, I don't know. But anyway, I also put, you know, the robot thing here because, well, you know, he's a technical genius. He would be building robots. You just gotta admit that. And there's all of his, like, degrees and blueprints and schematics and stuff over there. And, you know, just a bunch of stuff scattered around his desk for his job. He's probably in, like, the tech guru career or some kind of tech career that I probably should have if I didn't have, you know, my whole entire subconscious screaming at me to run the other direction every time I even think about a job interview. But that's another story, you guys. Anyway, here we are in the laundry room, and I don't know why I put a mini fridge in here. I just thought that was a good idea. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was, like, our fridge and broke, and so we bought a mini fridge, but, I don't know, like that mini fridge now is in the garage, which I don't really see a need to even have that thing plugged in now, just because with how cold it gets this time of year, we already have a freaking, like refrigerator down there. Just like, I mean, okay, yeah, in the summer months you would need one, but now you don't, but, we have moved on to the master bedroom, and this was, well, I don't really know what kind of this was. At this point, I just really wanted to get this done. I mean, I was doing this over multiple days, so this is like the start of a new filming session now. But I'm just like, I need to get other things going here. I kind of wanted to get this done, and so I was trying to think about what I actually wanted to do with this big space. And so I have like a little, corner couch in here, and it's the one with all the pillows, which I usually save for like a teenage girl's room or maybe like a preteen girl's room, but I've never done that particular item in a master bedroom. So I figured, you know what, now would be the perfect chance to do it. And I'm just trying to fill out this room because I did have like a thing leading into like little closets. However, I still gave them a wardrobe just because, in my room, I have a closet and a wardrobe because in the wardrobe, that's where I put all my underwear. I mean, I don't hang my underwear from like a hanger and put it in my closet. Like, no, nobody does that. At least I don't think anybody does that. But, anyway, you guys, I was trying to figure out how to decorate this hallway because you know how most hallways are just like bare. But bare hallways just really look bad. But I decided, kind of had like, these ideas for your house that you see on Pinterest. You have the thing that says when time stood still, and then there's clock stopped at the moment each of the kids were born. So I thought that would be like a cool thing to do. I mean, obviously you can't stop the clock, but you can get, put pictures of the kids in front on the above each clock. So I thought that would be a cool thing to do. And other than that, I just left the hallway blank because I figured I could just fill it in with like pictures and stuff. So anyway, here are the children's rooms. This one is actually correct for once. And I figured, this would be kind of like an animal lover. And I wasn't originally going for that, but I kind of, when I put the hamster chairs in there, I kind of figured, you know what, I'm going that route. Because it does look like a little savannah, and it's like little butterflies and stuff like that. So I ended up sticking a hamster in the house just because I feel like he would be, begging his parents for a hamster, even though they already have a dog and a cat. And you see there with the flamingo, we're breaking gender stereotypes. But anyway, we have his room here. I think he's probably the oldest child. But the next room I did design for a boy, and it turns out that this is actually a girl. I'm not trying to like assign or like assume anyone's gender here, but like I said, I don't think she may be a sporty person, but I don't think, this would really be like kind of like appropriate for her. I might just, change maybe like the color of the bed, or maybe she could be into sports. Who the heck knows? Like, I don't know what I actually did for her exactly because it's been so long since I've created these Sims. But, anyway, I figured, this room could probably work for both a boy or a girl. It's just like, I had a boy in mind when I was doing it. But you know what? I think, like, I really have, like, a sports-obsessed kid. So maybe the girl is obsessed with sports. Because, girls can be obsessed with sports, too. So, I just have, like, all these sports posters, like, all over the place. And maybe I don't really need to change that much of the swatches, I'm kind of thinking. Because, with a brother, she might be into, like, good stuff. Like, more, like, stuff that typically boys would like, because I know I had a friend once that said if she didn't have brothers, she would be a girly girl. So, yeah, that kind of does happen. So, anyway, you guys, moving on to the toddler's bedroom, which, like I thought was a girl, but actually ended up being a boy. I kind of have to change just because nobody, paints a boy's toddler room pink, or I don't, that's not pink, that's purple. But, it's just not something that's done. I mean, as a toddler, they would start to care. I mean, I did ask my cousin Walter, what color he would want his room. He's like, I don't care. But some kids would care, some wouldn't. But you know what? I just pretty much have to like redo this room because it just screams like feminine, and it's not. It's for a boy. And maybe he is more of like a macho type child. I don't know, but it just doesn't look all that realistic, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, at this point, I was just, like, so done. I'm just like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. And the room just still felt incomplete. But I found a way to make it actually look good. But anyway, we are coming to the end of this video, actually, of the build actually part. There are screenshots coming up. So I really hope you liked this build. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you left a like. If you you can leave a comment as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on social media if you want to see behind the scenes, fun facts, or any of that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram at VisitJoan. And if you want to see, updates about the channel, or, just my thoughts on all things Sims related, you can follow me on Twitter at VisitJoan Videos. Anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. So bye, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.